In this video on Mogol TV, you'll find clever puzzles that will test your brain. You'll have 15 seconds to solve each puzzle, but if you need more, feel free to pause the video. And if you're not already subscribed to Mogol TV, be sure to click on the red subscribe button and the bell next to it. That way you'll always be up to date with new and interesting videos on Mogol TV. Number 1. Let's start with a simple riddle to stretch the brain. Look carefully at the figure on the left. How many little cubes does it consist of? You can see the options to the right. Write your answer in the comments right away. The correct answer is 9 dice. If the answer is correct, please like it and we move on to more difficult puzzles. Number 2. In a galaxy far away, a planet was inhabited by aliens, but they had a problem with overpopulation. Every year the number of these humanoids doubled, so the free space on their planet quickly ran out and they were forced to travel in search of a new one. Upon landing on the new planet, the humanoids calculated its area. It turned out that in 140 years, the aliens will occupy all the free space on this planet. Attention, question. In how many years will humanoids take up half the space on the planet? Those who answered 70 years were wrong. After all, if the number of humanoids doubles every year, they will occupy half the surface of the new planet a year before that time. And if the full term is 140 years, then the correct answer is 139 years. During this time, the aliens will occupy half the space on the new planet. Number 3. On Christmas Eve, a major bank robbery occurred in the city. The police took a long time to examine the evidence and concluded that the crime was committed by one of the two known thieves. Detectives came to each of their homes to question them. The first suspect said he was not involved in the crime because he was preparing for Christmas and spending all his time with his family. The second suspect said he had an alibi. He and his wife had gone to another country for a month and had just arrived, just hours before the police arrived. Which of the two suspects lied and had something to do with the robbery? The correct answer is that suspect number 2 is lying. He said he hadn't been home for a month and came back a couple of hours before the police arrived. However, his whole apartment is decorated for Christmas. He couldn't have done it in a few hours, which means he's lying. Number 4. And now a puzzle for attention. Find all the zombies in the picture. Number 5. A logical riddle. Listen carefully to the condition. There are 10 people in the room, 7 of whom speak Spanish. 8 people speak French. 9 people speak English. Attention, question. How many people in the room speak all 3 languages? To solve this riddle, we need to do some math. We know from the condition that out of 10 people in the room, 7 speak Spanish, which means 3 don't know the language. 8 people speak French, respectively, 2 people do not know it. 9 people speak English, which means that 1 person does not know English. Add up all those who do not know at least one of the languages and the total is 6. It turns out that 4 people in the room speak all 3 languages. Number 6. Late that night the police arrived at the murder scene. The witness who found the body testified to the police. He told detectives that he was returning home after a party on foot, his phone ran out of juice, and he found himself in an unfamiliar neighborhood. He wandered for a long time through deserted streets, and eventually stumbled upon the body of the murdered man. After that, he immediately called the police. After listening carefully to the witness's testimony, the detectives immediately arrested him. Why? The witness contradicted himself in his testimony. He said that he got lost because his phone was empty. However, he called the police from his phone. Which means the witness is lying and somehow involved in this crime. Number 7. A brave knight was captured by an evil sorcerer, and the sorcerer offered to play a strange game. If the knight wins, he will be released. If not, then the sorcerer will be done with him. On the table in front of the knight lie 10 silver and 10 gold coins. They have exactly the same shape and do not differ in weight. Also, there are 2 plates on the table, and the knight must place all the coins on these 2 plates the way he wants. But no plate must remain empty. Then the sorcerer will blindfold the knight and swap plates in random order. The blindfolded knight will have to take 1 coin from one of the plates. If the coin turns out to be gold, he will be released. If not, the sorcerer will destroy him. Help the knight to put the coins on the plates, so that then he could choose the gold one with his eyes closed. Alas, the knight has no 100% safe option. He can only increase his chances of winning. To do this, he must initially put all coins except 1 gold coin into 1 plate, and the only gold coin into another. Then, if blindfolded, he will not choose a plate with 1 gold coin. On the second plate, his chances of choosing a gold coin will be almost 50%. Number 8. An attention-grabbing riddle. Can you find what's wrong here? Number 9. There was a robbery on the beach. Someone stole all the cash from the cash register at the ice cream parlor. Police arrived on the scene within minutes and identified 4 suspects. They all confirmed that they had indeed been in the cafe, but had not been there in the last 15 minutes. Which one of them is the robber? The robber turned out to be the man with the ice cream, because if he had bought the ice cream 15 minutes ago, it would have melted by now. Don't forget to write in the comments how many riddles you answered correctly. Thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell to be informed of new videos, and leave your comments below the video.